And welcome to the Waynesburg University Football Virtual Tournament, a way for you to experience your football players at Waynesburg University while sporting events have been suspended for the fall semester. I'm Ed Diorio, and this is our Monday night feature. There are two football players, that being Tyler Srbinovich and Carter Newcome, and they're ready to play Madden NFL 21. We've got our home screen right up here before our exhibition game style on Madden 21. Tyler, you being the upperclassman, you will get the home field advantage. Actually, in this game, there are fans, virtual fans. So, I guess there is a little bit of advantage to that degree. But three random systems, fourth being the mercy, if you choose to take it. Let's see what the three randoms are first, though, for you, sir. Titans, and then Carter went two as the underclassman away team. So, right now, it would be Tennessee-Cleveland. Let's go second. Indy and Kansas City. Boy, I wonder who Carter's going to take in that situation.
Should I even go for a third?
Wow. let's do it just for S's and G's. But
what are these teams?
The Eagles and the Cowboys here. So right now, let's go back over the three. For you, Tyler, it was we got the Colts, the Titans, and the Eagles. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, what we got? We got Derrick Henry at the first option. The Colts. Yeah. I'm not a huge Colts guy, and not necessarily an Eagles guy either. What are we
Derrick
thinking
Henry,
here?
I rolled my dice on the fourth and final.
What are we thinking here? He's got the Chiefs. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, I was playing.
Come on. You know you want Ben DiNucci on the left side. Come on, man.
No.
I think I'm going to go with my fourth and final.
All right, here we go. This is it. Give us a drum roll here. You know what? Could have got worse. Little Deshaun Watson action.
Could have got better.
All right, so the rules, if you are new to this station, we got 6-minute quarters, correct? All pro is the skill level. We're not amateur hour here.
Yeah,
so, and it is in Houston. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll give Serb a little bit of an advantage here.
Should I just drop the all weight?
Yeah, well, getting into Milan here, a little fashionistas we got here, a little uniform style here. I love, if I may say, the Kansas City's throwbacks with the is it the state cutout on the helmet?
Yeah, I think
so. The old AFL uniforms. I love those. So obviously these guys being teammates, this is another little dynamic here. It's got quarterback receiver here.
Yeah.
So turn partners are going to have to turn against each other here for the next 24 minutes of game time. So, set to kick off is the Texans. We're going to give Pac Mahomes the ball first. See how that goes. Talking to these two before the game, and apparently they're a little rusty, so we'll see how that plays out. Cole Hardman. Make it very Farman. It makes up for about the 21. I'm a bad pun enthusiast. Bad when I say it, so forgive me if it throws off your focus. First down and 10. And you say how the rust is off. I've never announced esports personally, so this is new territory apparently for all of us. But it's your own territory for Carter starting on his own 21. Give to the rookie, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, J.J. Watt. I don't know if that'll be the last time we'll say his name here today, but
probably not.
Probably not. If I had to guess. Well, I don't know. How about him getting a 98 in this year's game? Even though he missed, was it more than half the season last year?
Yeah,
I think something like that.
He didn't play a lot of games.
Man, I didn't. A lot of Madden ratings were a little whack, but that might have been one of them. This guy couldn't be rated higher if he tried. An incomplete pass on his first attempt. Third down. What are we thinking here, Carter? What do we got? I'm thinking a draw play. How about that? A little Booger McFarland action.
That's not honestly the worst. He's probably expecting pass, and it is.
Yeah, I think you're going to give it to him. There it is, and it's intercepted.
Oh, my.
Bradley Roby setting up shop for Deshaun
My
Watson.
reads are off. He's got me in that category. He's a quarterback here, so you should dot me up, huh?
I was going to say, if you ever let a quarterback cut in front of you on one of his throws, I don't know if he'd be too happy with you in that case.
Hey, my receiver didn't win on his route either, I'm not going to lie.
Okay. So the receiver blames the receiver for the first turnover of the game, and now Watson gets the ball back. Get a block. Will Fuller, he's on my fantasy team, and he's down at the 5-yard line. I took him thinking he was going to be like a good number one receiver for them, and he's actually not been half bad. I sat him this week. He scored more points than my flex that I sat him for. That was Chase Claypool, so... Oh, well, we'll live and learn.
Just about anyone did.
Yeah, it's true. First and goal. Deshaun Watson, the Clemson man, trying to help out Tyler Srbinovich, the Waynesburg man, and he doesn't do so there by handing it off. Chris Jones, he is a tank with limbs in this game. Breaks through the line of scrimmage every single time, seemingly on a run play. It's that X factor. You guys think the X factors are like more overpowered than they should be in this game? This game and last year's too.
I haven't really played this one this much, but last year, yeah, it was pretty dangerous if you got it.
Oh, give me the option!
He tripped.
Look at that. The home team drawing first blood.
My linebacker tripped into the defensive end.
You had a lot of contain on that outside, and so that makes
I think if he doesn't trip, he's got him, but, you know.
A little bit of a trippy left to right, lining up that field goal, but ultimately goes right down.
We'll take it. We'll take that start. We'll Pat Mahomes.
Sloppy start here.
Pat Mahomes looking like Pac Mahomes right now. So it's 7-0, 4:09 to go in quarter number 1. Look at that packed house. Hardman, a little bit of a short kick, and still doesn't do much with it. So what are we thinking here, Carter? You got a little rattled, maybe? I don't know.
We got to get some points on the board. It's early still.
As I said, there is no 21-point rule. You know, if you
if he
play usually with your buddies,
7-0, it's gonna be a long night.
I was gonna say, usually playing with your buddies in the dorm room, it's a 21-point rule. If you lose by 21, maybe a miracle drive to cut that deficit. But that's usually how you end it, just to show some mercy. But there's a first down, first one of the day for Kansas City. I'm gonna call him Carter City. Another just awful punt.
Awful.
But hey,
that's
it's like such a stretch too. Like I don't even, doesn't matter. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire, that's better than his first run. I don't think he got first down yardage. No, second and 1. How about them picking up Le'Veon Bell, huh?
Could be dangerous.
Well, sir, you're not a Steelers guy, right?
Not
you're
at
a Browns fan.
Big time.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Big time.
No disrespect, no hate. I just had to clarify. Carter, I know you're a Steeler guy. Did you want him back in Did you want Le'Veon back in a Steeler uniform?
I mean, that's tricky. I mean, part of me wants to say yes.
Oh, man.
He's got the arm there.
Oh, Serb can't believe it. That wasn't even using
It's
control.
an interesting call. It was, but that's why I'm mad about it. I didn't do that.
I'm gonna accept
That's always
that.
the worst. You can't control 11.
Oh.
Funny thing is, Bradley Roby's the guy that had that pick.
Honestly, honestly, though, that's probably a good PI call because if he doesn't hold him, he's going to score.
This is true. This is true. Less field to defend, I guess. Edwards-Helaire chipping away there on first down. It's actually first down and 10 because I guess first down sticks are at the 1, I would assume. See back. Yep. I mean, yeah, you got to be.
It might as well be just second.
It might as well, but hey, I don't know if you can get a first down out of this. I think that'd be more impressive than scoring a touchdown. He's getting closer again. Ball is on the ground. We didn't have a Joe Glecko situation there from 2006 Indianapolis where the big man scores the touchdown, but it'll be third down and 2 anyway. And you know what? You making the point about the PI call. If he would have got that, then it works out in his favor. So,
yes.
So that's all there is to it. Next change of possession, we'll go over more of the bracket as it shows, and this being one of the final matchups, as there's a touchdown to possibly tie this one up. 1 point away. Carter, I don't know, are we a gambler here? Do we go for 2 or no?
It's a little early.
A little early?
A little early for that.
Okay.
I mean, if I score first, maybe.
Maybe.
You know.
Put some more pressure on.
If you go for 2 and you get it and you score first, you got to make him chase you a little bit. So.
It's fair. It's respectable. Bill O'Brien, he's obviously still the Texans head coach. Well, let's see how he can respond with his offense here in this game. As he's going to get the ball back. Probably not as good field position as the last time you started with.
I hope.
But
Hey,
hey,
boopy spin.
All right, up to the 22. And we'll see how Deshaun Watson goes from there. Man, I tell you, I always wonder about like what ifs. I'm a huge what ifs guy when it comes to sports. I wonder if Deshaun Watson is ever at Clemson. Do you think Trevor Lawrence is ever there? I don't think so.
Doubtful. I think doubtful.
That made Clemson the powerhouse program they are, huh?
Yeah.
I think so. Not just Deshaun Watson, obviously, but
I mean,
one of the biggest parts.
I think Dabo Swinney has, a say in that.
Oh, for sure.
There's this Texans franchise there, David
Johnson.
David Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, obviously worth the same
Definitely.
value as DeAndre Hopkins.
It was obviously a good trade.
I think it worked out in the
I think it
Texans'
worked out pretty good for both teams, I'd say.
Especially record-wise. I mean, the Texans having one of the better seasons in franchise history at 1-6. And then the Cardinals being, I think, what are they, 5-2? Yeah, 5-2. Little out route.
He's running a little GTI we run in practice there.
We still got a good bit to go before you guys get going. What is your season start outlook going to be? February? March?
I think March. I think it's early March, I believe.
Early March is your guys' first game?
Yeah.
I think. I don't want to throw dates out, but I think it's March 12th, I think. I believe.
Well,
I'm not exactly sure, but...
Well, obviously, I mean, so Tyler, you play baseball too.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to work out with, I mean, how all that's going to mesh?
It's going to be tough.
You're going to have to thread it. You thread your schedule together like you thread that throw right
just
there.
like that.
I stopped my defense. I thought you were going to go the other crossing route, and I turned my linebacker. If I would have kept going, I might have had it.
It's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do my traditional football practices and then take responsibility upon myself to get baseball work in afterwards in the gym. And then football games this year are going to be on Friday nights, and then baseball players Saturday, Sunday. So
really?
Yeah,
football's going to be on Fridays?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's see, that I didn't know until I came here. So there you go.
I'm okay with
every day.
Huh?
I like
that.
I like Friday night games better.
Yeah, put me under the lights. I
was
like that a lot better.
I always thought that. Wiley has the lights. But we never use them for football. I mean, I know usually a lot of times, football would play at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and then soccer would follow at night. But I never wondered why we couldn't switch that for some reason. But
there went the perfect game.
Yeah, I know. Hurts.
Baker Mayfield had a darn near perfect game after a slow start.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he was playing for his job at that point.
I mean, he's got 10 more games to do it, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt.
His starting spot, I think.
I'm just saying, when you're 0 for 5 with a pick after the week he had the week prior, and if it would have gotten any worse, he probably would have gotten the 8.
He might have brought him in. Yeah.
I was just saying, he's got a 2-on-1 disadvantage when it comes to talking about interdivision games, so I don't want to get too far into it. But, that stinks. I hate to be the lone man in the argument, but we all hate the Ravens, so there you go.
Oh boy.
Carter don't hate that.
That's a coverage sack there.
Couldn't get it out.
Frank Clark, they're paying him, the motherboard for no reason. I mean, he's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't. His cap hits, I think, somewhere like 14, 15 million for Frank Clark. I mean, I don't get that. But 2nd and 26, looking for a little bit of a pickup here. Oh, he gets it. Poor tackling by Carter there. That's the worst. We try to user control a player right as he's about to tackle the ball, and then it just stops.
I will say that's probably one of the hardest things in this game is one-on-one tackling in space.
Yeah.
I mean,
without a doubt.
It's almost impossible.
It's like that in real life too, but in this game, I mean, it's a video game for a reason.
Run it. Run it. He's going to slide. Nope. Oh! There you go. You missed 3 user tackles to let him get down to the 10.
I was trying to go for that hit stick.
And now the funny thing is we don't even have the same situation before where it was 1st and 10, and you were like at the 10 and a half.
Yeah.
And now he's at the 10, and it's only 1st and goal for him.
Yeah, he's just inside the 10.
Watson, back to throw. Scrambles, little spy, tries to dump it off. A little short there to Will Fuller. It'll be 2nd down.
I think the pressure got in his head there with that throw.
I mean, he had 2 guys coming.
You didn't want to take the hit.
Did you have a spy there, or the 2 guys?
Yeah, I had a spy.
Okay. Everybody, especially our elders, some of them want to, as there's a nice defensive player. I don't want to talk about how video games maybe some they say video games waste of time and stuff like that. But I tell you what, something I love to watch.
I think it's a good distraction.
Good distraction. It's a good detox when you're away from school, and for you guys, athletics, I'm sure too.
Yeah.
But also, man, hand-eye coordination. I never really think about that when I'm actually playing, but gosh, it takes a lot.
Speaking of hand-eye coordination, there.
Hey, 4th down. I mean, what are we thinking here? Do we take the points or?
You know what? It's early.
Riverboat Serb, what are we thinking?
I think we might take the field goal here.
Andy Reid is not that
We
skinny.
lost some yards on this. these last couple plays.
You know
And
what?
see, that's I always wondered that when playing like my buddies or whatever, because if you take the points here, then it turns into a back and forth, like as far as who gets the lead.
Yeah.
But if you keep trading touchdowns, if you end up going to overtime, whoever gets the ball first more than likely wins it.
Yeah.
You at least should give yourself, I think, a chance if it comes down to who has the ball last.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Serb takes the points, 10-7 here. As he kicks it back to Carter. Let's get a look into the bracket here. It's another short kick. We'll get to the bracket right after this play as Nicole Hardman taking it out again, breaks a tackle, just getting up just before the 30. And so that was Hardman's best return. Looking at the bracket, this seeding, if I'm correct, did not go by any pool play or not really any history of how good these players are. So these seedings, they're just there. They're all random. Joel Zellum was the one, so I mean, and he lost by 3 touchdowns, so I don't know if that has anything to say about how the seedings panned out. But Joel lost to Cal Kildare. He moved on to the semifinals of this bracket. Tom Hannock and Quentin Mapstone, he also, Mapstone advanced, so Mapstone Kildare in the semifinal. And the winner of this matchup goes on to face sophomore Jesse Kane as he defeated senior Eric McDowell earlier in the week. And so that's the 2-minute warning, apparently. So there you go. There's a stoppage there. Little breather. It's funny how stamina actually matters in these games. Like, I know in 2K they obviously have the energy line, but in Madden you don't really think about it or care about it. But apparently I think fatigue is a thing in this game. Uh-oh. Mahomes is lit up. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, cross his body! Oh!
Clyde Edwards-Helaire was my
good
best
old Mahomes throw.
I really meant to dump it off there.
Think he looked it? Were we going to see one of those out of you this spring?
Probably. I've been working on it.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, I mean, senior year,
hey, if you can do it, make it happen.
No better time to try it, I guess.
Oh, boy.
I saw a blitz coming, so I just
Burned
dumped it.
timeout.
Is that the first time I've taken on a half?
Yeah.
By either side. Yes, it is. I was going to say, I don't know if Coach Smithley takes. I don't know if I take him as a big fan of a no-look pass or.
It won't be. It's not the game plan, but if it happens to make a play,
has to happen that way.
I think it's one of those things where if it goes well, I don't think he'll mind. If it results in 6, but I don't think he's
one of those players are like, oh, what did they do? No, oh, okay, good.
That was bad. That was bad.
Now that could have ended also. 4 for 8, 49 yards.
I think Bucker's got the leg here.
He hasn't had the leg this season. He's got the power, but the action's been off for him, at least in real life. All right, so it's lining up, looking like it's going to be good. Carter looking to tie the game after Srbinovich gets the stop. A little bit left. Is it going to make it? No, sir.
Oh, man.
Big stop.
Srbinovich going to get the ball back here about minute 40.
Come on.
2 timeouts? Because you took one, right? Yeah, you took the one, so he's got 2 timeouts, 1:40 to go. Good field position here.
Did not help my case there.
I can't blame the decision. He had the had the leg.
We just didn't execute.
No execution. That's all.
Execution was not good there.
And Carter actually is gonna. Oh no! Oh, I was gonna say
possession.
Looking like that could have been jumped there, but as they go no huddle, man, they take time off the clock like nobody's business. With this game, as far as when you call no huddle, they take like 13 seconds off the clock in a no huddle situation. Ball is free. And Kansas City's back on top.
You know what? He was definitely supposed to go ahead and get down.
Trying to slide. That happens all the time.
That's why you go for that hit stick with the quarterback.
I
don't know what it is, but when the quarterback has the football,
it works 9 times out of 10. You get that ball free.
If you can get that hit stick, it's
a little screen. Can't get out of bounds. Got all 3 timeouts, so let's see if Carter decides to use them. He uses one right here, I think, because I said something. But I mean,
I was looking at my clock. I was looking at the clock, and I was thinking about it. I didn't really need to use it there, but we're running hustler here.
Mahomes gets it to Hill. Oh, makes it. 2 men miss. Tiptoes down the sideline, out of bounds there, into Houston territory. 50 seconds to go. I feel like I'm on NBC with Chris Collinsworth right now, but
now here's a guy.
Now here's a guy we get into impersonations, we could be here all day. Mahomes. Right there. 30 seconds. Is Bell on your roster?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I was going to say, I haven't seen him yet in this game. Watkins out of bounds. Matriculating the ball down the field. Hank Stram would be proud of this Chiefs team right now. Carter with 20 seconds trying to make things happen. You still got 2 timeouts, too. So all play options are available. You don't have to get on the sideline or anything like that necessarily. I mean, just look at the X's and stars on this Chiefs offense. It's unreal. He goes for a run, doesn't pay off.
Hey, you got some timeouts here.
He does. You do have one.
That's a boom or bust play.
He did have one to kill. So,
hey, in a high school game, we were down late in the game, and they were dropping 8 in coverage. We were in a draw and got like 35 yards late down and put us like inside the red zone, and it swung the game.
Now, you're a Punxsutawney guy, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The chops.
I was going to say, I'm not going to be the guy who makes a Phil reference. Or some bad joke.
Listen.
Because you've probably heard them all, I'm sure.
I mean, I have. Over and over and over again. If you get what I'm putting down. If you've ever seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, wow.
And intercepted.
Oh, wow.
This could be big.
That's a house call.
To
there.
end the half.
Oh, wait,
Patrick Mahomes trying to get him. Is he going to know? Had the chance, and that is how the first half comes to a close.
I forced one, so that's what I get.
So not only after getting the missed field goal, does Srbinovich turn it over, but he ends up getting that touchdown without giving you any time.
You know,
can he cap it with the extra point? Yes, he can. 17-7 as Srbinovich is getting the ball back.
You know, that's a good old Plexico Burris move right there. So
that looks more like
that's
Nick Peterman or
I was being a Plexico Burris moves because I shot myself in the foot. So
was it? I mean, I know you guys are NFL guys, NFL fans, but I mean, trying to think back a little bit. Was it Matt Schaub that like had a hilarious streak of throwing a pick six, almost like in 5 consecutive weeks or something? I remember not too long ago there was a quarterback that just went on a streak of throwing an interception return for a touchdown, like for 5 straight weeks. I forget who it was. I thought it was Matt Schaub, but I'm not too sure.
That's not out of realm. It could definitely be.
Which is also hysterical because at one point in his career he was the NFL's passing yards leader in one season.
I don't know if Watson's overtaken him, but I think he's the all-time Texans leader in passing yards. I think that's correct.
Well, like I said, the Texans have been around.
Watson will definitely get it at some point, but I don't know. At this point in time, it might be still a shot.
He's got to stay in Houston first.
True. They do have a problem.
They got rid of DeAndre Hopkins for a bag of peanuts.
Houston.
So I mean.
Oh, here we go.
His leash, nobody knows. There's a first down there. It's funny because I mean. It'd be impressive for Watson to get that sort of a mark because obviously the Texans have been around since like 1911, 1931, something like that. And they're one of the oldest franchises in football. If you can't hear the sarcasm in my voice when I say that, well, that's on you.
Yeah, they're not necessarily one of the older ones.
2000, what was it? 2003?
I'm older than the Texans. That's kind of crazy.
So am I.
2001, too.
Yep, there it is. Good old David Carr.
David Carr,
was the first quarterback in that franchise's history.
Correct. And he got obliterated. I mean,
his brother's not too bad.
No.
Raiders in a playoff spot.
They're looking all right. For one. They're looking all right. They've got the Browns this week.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's that game? Is it in Cleveland?
I don't know.
I feel like it's in Oakland, but
I feel like it would be in Cleveland because Oakland just had
Vegas.
their game against Tampa. Where
it's not even Oakland anymore; it's Vegas.
Oh my gosh, I did say that. I was going to start talking about the Washington football team for some reason, and well, let's just say it would have been a better mistake to make calling them the Oakland Raiders instead of saying the old name of the Washington football team.
Oh my goodness!
Not down there.
My linebacker's too slow.
Carter, you might need to stop here.
I think that's an understatement here. I need, or at least force a field goal.
The difference has been Srbinovich's ability to get the turnover.
just lack of
forced
mistakes.
one, too, right? You had the interception.
Yeah.
Not only
Two
at the
picks.
half, but at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first play and the last play of the half.
And he almost
true.
got that. He almost got that fumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a missed field goal. So.
Back to pass, Watson all day to throw it, and takes advantage as he gets to
Well, I want him to get up and just.
Wow. Randall Cobb. This is the island of misfit toys of receivers that the Texans have at their disposal. I mean, Randall Cobb, Will Fuller the fourth, I think, right? Is it IV?
Yeah.
And then Brandon Cooks.
Yeah, Cooks and Kenny Stills is there too.
Darren Fells is their tight end. If that isn't the most rambunctious group of like weird names I've ever heard.
Oh my God!
And there it is.
Get up.
He needed the interception. He got it. Is he going to take it back? Are we going to get a house call? Can the receiver get him? They're running out of stinging laterals at back.
Man,
I was thinking that maybe
Why?
Listen,
I mean, it's
wide
fine
open.
now,
Listen.
but why?
Listen, he was going to get caught, and I thought maybe he was faster. That
I mean, he went
works.
from number 54 down to, was that 44? I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know if that has to do with speed, but I mean,
Listen, he was running
why?
He was running out of gas. I was trying to house it.
I'm out of gas, man. You didn't need to gas it. You have Pat Mahomes.
Listen, I can't guarantee that I'm a score here.
Tyreek Hill.
Man, I had him wide open too. Took a hit.
That's a different thing about this game. Throwing out a sack, it like actually affects you.
Yeah.
Like, the throw still goes,
I see people.
but it's just shorter, so
I know-
it gives that chance.
I know people that complain about that, but in like reality, like it's
That's
That's
how it
what
works.
happens.
like if you expect to hit as you throw and just throw a 50-yard dot right up down the middle, then I don't know what kind of football you're playing.
Well, unless it's Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson with the X factors.
I don't know if Lamar Jackson's capable of doing that.
Thank you, thank you. See, that's the one common thing us three will have in this.
He's a
this
good.
whole process.
He's a pretty good running back.
Yeah, he's.
I know
does
it's kind
very
of
good for a
typical to
running
say, but
back. He does very good for a running back, and he's the only running back in the league that wears
That's a
single
touchdown.
down.
no.
As
he
there's
ran it
Tyreek
upfield.
Hill inside.
I knew
the
I had the
five.
big hit, but I
I thought I should have thrown him more upfield. If I'd have thrown him more upfield, he would have scored.
scored. Yeah.
But you're inside the five.
I
so
am.
Can't complain that much.
I really can't.
What are we thinking here, Tyler? Drop 9.
I'm thinking I bring some pressure, make him force something real quick.
Does bring the pressure. He's going to get him.
There we are.
He throws out of it, but once again, short goes the throw. What do we think? A little fullback dive here? I'm loving the Tri-County South football mentality.
You know, that's
Going with the pitch. Left bell. And a face mask. That'll be
come
automatic
on.
first.
that's a good face mask. He's gonna score if you don't get the.
Come on.
I don't know. He might have had
That's
to
an
tackle
ins-
at the 1 if he...
Maybe it was pretty close.
We're not helping ourselves here.
Here you go, Ed.
Loaded set.
Here you go, Ed. There's your fullback.
There's the full Anthony Sherman.
Get
Big
there.
man is he in?
He
No.
didn't get there, but there it was.
Rush a yard.
There
Like,
it was.
I mean, me telling
tried
Serb that's not going to change. That play is not going to be decided by either one of us.
It's true.
Now, what are the odds you go do it again?
They're not
I
bad. They're not bad.
Well, I will tell you this. The last time the Chiefs ran a quarterback sneak with Patrick Mahomes, he got hurt. So, I don't know.
I told you.
He ran it again! There it is! We love a big man
Spike that
touchdown.
ball. Oh, don't even spike it.
I
He
think
wants
you
to
just
be Patrick
He
launched it.
hucked it. Deep into the Houston
Oh
night.
boy. Can't
Carter
turn the
cuts
ball
it back
over
to
against the
one.
Chiefs.
Turnovers are the biggest factor in a football game.
But hey,
100%.
in Madden, whoever you're playing with, 2-possession lead, that's all you need. So Serb, obviously, with the lead, can extend it back here. And we're almost near the end of the third quarter, so not a ton of time. These games go quick. So Carter going to take it from his own end
Oh,
zone.
look, he scores a Patrick.
Look at that.
Anthony Sherman scored a touchdown, and then he's like,
On
I'm going to get a
special
special teams tackle.
Hustles his lump back.
That's gritty right there. That's the definition of gritty.
Certainly. So now, how does Serb respond here? Let's see. Good old run play on first down works for him.
We just did not.
Missed
go.
tackle again.
I mean,
Carter.
we should have had them swallowed up, huh?
If your tackling abilities in this game say anything about your position play, were you supposed to be a corner?
no, I was a free safety. So
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Do you still play free safety?
No.
Okay, well maybe the tackling
Listen,
in this
I-
game
my-
could
my-
determine that. I don't know.
No, there's a reason I don't play defense in college.
What's that reason?
No, I don't tackle.
Okay, there you go.
I was pretty
Fair
good
enough.
at it. Hey, I played free safety for 2 years in high school, and I started for 15 games at it, and I had like 7 or 8 interceptions. That's why I was a free safety. My job was
ball hawk Ed
my job was to stand 15 yards from the ball, and then if they threw it up, to go get it. So.
Fair enough. Now, was your high school bigger? How many did you graduate with?
Like 130, 140.
Okay. What about you, sir?
I graduated with probably 350. Close to
see,
400.
I went to a bigger school too. My high school was about 349, I think. But yeah, it was. So that's the thing about Waynesburg, though. You get you get people from all over. One of my best friends graduated, I think, with 23. And he was valedictorian, so I said it's not valid.
It's valedictorian.
Doesn't count.
Wow. I mean, if David Johnson played like this in real life, then that trade might actually be pretty legit.
Well, you're getting like first-year Arizona Cardinals David Johnson right now, apparently.
He's having a big
Apparently
game.
So.
I need a run game to work. Run some time off the clock.
Keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands.
Exactly.
You got to get a big stop here
Make
on
him
D.
chase.
Hey, this is the bend but don't break mentality is what you got to have on defense. Although
it
don't look like it's gonna work.
But you broke.
Hey, listen, that's the mentality you got to have, but it doesn't always mean it's gonna work.
So Serb goes up by 2 possessions now with 4:56 to go. All 3 timeouts to Carter's disposal too. So quick score doesn't necessarily mean he's out of it, but you're not going to get the. Is he going to block the kick? No. I hate that. That's one of the weirdest things about this game is that when the kicker just stands there when the ball snaps for the first
the animation
3 seconds, he's like, wait, is the ball there? Ball there? All right, the ball's there, and then the next thing you know, you're getting your kick blocked. So Carter's obviously got to get going here. He's going to get a short kickoff to help him. Hardman. And he got wrecked.
I didn't follow my block.
Wreck everyone and leave. And leave says gains, bud. So from the 18... in his own territory, the Pat Pack comes back on the field. Well, I mean, he's lit up, so that'll obviously help you.
It should help. No, that's bad.
And it's intercepted.
That's what I get. I tested his user, so I can't sit here and tell you that that's dumb because
user INT for Srbinovich, and I don't know, one good drive, and that could all but seal it. Obviously, we don't play 21 rule here, but just by how much time Carter would, or how little time Carter would have, there you go.
That's definitely not going to help my chances here.
Unless Carter can pull some sort of house call miracle that Srbinovich had to end the first half, he could get a chance here, but it's incomplete.
I don't know how Tyrann Mathieu got up that high to bat it down that hard.
Yeah.
I can't believe how skinny Andy Reid is in this game. That's not even close. That's the biggest video game thing I've ever seen.
Huh.
Oh,
face shield Andy. That was one of the best parts about opening night, was him being able to draw up plays on his face shield because of how fogged up it was.
Oh, yeah.
Four wide, Johnson the running back to the right of Watson in the gun. 5 on the play clock. Serb making all sort of adjustments here on third down, and he calls time. Just couldn't quite get what you were looking for there?
No, defense kept moving around a little bit. Big first down I need right here.
This is big. Because if he doesn't, he gives the ball back. I mean, I don't know. I'd say this is go for it territory, even less.
That's what I'm going to do.
So he's going to have 2 chances at it, probably. But here's the third down play. And he picks up the first down. Hurdles a man, sort of, and he scores.
That might be it there.
David Johnson looking like David Johnson, Arizona Cardinals circa, what would that be, like 2017 maybe? 2018?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right, but nonetheless, that's what makes it worth it here. And up by 16, he's going to go for 2. And he gets it. Yeah. If he didn't get it, it's still a 2-possession game, but that just puts the cherry on top here, seemingly. With how impossible seemingly onside kicks are in this game, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna need lightning in a bottle a couple times here. Nope.
Oh man, that didn't help.
wasn't a bad return, all things considered, but I got out past the 25.
So far, it's the first 2 games, or the first 3 games. I know the game between Zellum and Kildall was a 3-touchdown game, and then Jesse beat Eric pretty soundly, and then now was Quentin and who was his opponent? I just had it up. Oh, that's right. It was It was Hannick, and was that game?
Why did he jump?
Okay, so from a source, call me Adam Schefter. From a source, that game was also not close. So a little bit of I don't know if it was a feeling out period or maybe just the better players win these games. So I mean, hopefully we get some better matchups come the semis. And it looks like, as it stands right now, that'll be Tyler Srbinovich heading out onto the semis to face Jesse Kane, another one of his receivers. Am I correct? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe on game day, if something goes wrong, the quarterback will have the leverage to say, "Hey, it's on you guys. It's not on me." And that was all determined, obviously, by a video game, not because of the actual game of football that we're playing.
Okay, I don't. Okay.
What just sparked that reaction?
I mean, I kind of thought he was going to go up and try to make a play on the ball, and he just kind of let it fall. I mean, in all fairness, I did try to possession catch it, but I kind of thought he'd at least make an effort at it. But whatever.
Oh, I was there.
So Carter picks up the first down, trying to make this one a little bit closer. It actually was that Joel Zellum and Cal Kildall, their game was tied after the 3rd quarter. And then that game ended up being a 21-point margin, so I guess that was just Joel just maybe kind of having a little malfunction breakdown in the 4th. But
that's a bad ball from Mahomes behind him.
A little bit behind him. Not the best day for Pack. 14 for 25.
I don't like to blame the quarterback too much because I'm the one making the decisions. So Serb knows this. It's not necessarily your throws that are always the bad. It's your decision making that gets you in trouble.
Yeah.
I'd play quarterback in a high school game once. Oh yeah, touchdown.
Wow. Sorry, Tyreek Hill does not make that catch in real life, if you ask me, but he did there.
Yeah, I don't think he does either. But
looking like a 5'10" Calvin Johnson, but.
I think I have. Do I? Yeah, I mean, I probably should just go for 2 here. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, too much.
Well, if you get the 2, and if you were to somehow get the ball back twice, then you only need a field goal.
Well, the important thing is I did score before the 2-minute warning, so that does give me technically a 4th timeout.
And there you go. So Carter goes down by 10 now, courtesy Sammy Watkins. I think it'd be pretty cool to see Sammy Watkins on the Texans, or just Deshaun Watson and him back together in the NFL. I think I feel like that'd kind of bring Sammy. Not that Sammy Watkins is irrelevant, but he's certainly not the top name on that Chiefs offense, or at least their skill players unit. So. Short kick. And a lateral back. After all that, it ends up with Serb getting the ball in the 28 in his own territory. Now, are we going to take the same approach as the computer and just try to run 3 run plays and take the clock out and it's very predictable, or
we'll see.
No foot off the gas.
We like to play aggressive.
Might not need it.
The sad thing is that his run game has honestly been what's killed me.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because in Madden, I mean, I feel like just in any video game, football game, you don't have the patience to run specifically. I feel like I at least personally find myself passing all the time, just because it's more fun, I think. But
yeah, I would say it's definitely a lot more fun. But
Tyler's certainly been more patient. Ooh, I don't know, keeping the ball in the QB's hands there. Quarterbacks are always more prone to fumble.
He definitely got a little scared there for a second. When he saw the tackle being made.
Grin.
He's gritty. He's out here to do something. He wants the ball in his hands, game on the line.
Who's your favorite quarterback to watch?
Baker Mayfield.
Is it Baker?
Baker's my dude.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mine's obviously Duck Hodges.
Duck Hodges is a Steelers legend.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
I mean, hey, if you're gonna go for it, might as well try to hit stick him.
You know, if I get him to fumble there, then there's
then
there's
it's
a
worth
chance.
it. Yeah, it's worth it.
It gets a little. You might sit up in your seat a little
quite
bit.
get it.
I don't know about it now.
That's the other Johnson in the Texans' backfield finally getting the carry. Only 2 rushes today. Goes Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson, who went to Miami.
Yeah, so he did not go to Duke.
It's like that scene in Forrest Gump. He said, "This is Tex. He's from Detroit." This is Duke. He's from Miami.
Oh my, that might be it. I mean, he knows I'm going for the hip sticks. I mean, I have to get him to fumble.
I was gonna say that was a purposeful run back, seemingly.
There's no question.
If it gets to a point in this game where it's pretty much in hand, but there's still time on the clock, I have always wanted to try one of those plays you see on like TikTok or Instagram or something where the kid runs all the way back to the end zone and tries to make it all the way back. Fourth down. I mean, he's going for it, so Carter gets to stop here quick, and then maybe an onside. This game's not over. There's a flag down, probably a hold.
Oh,
so
I got excited.
We'll see what the flag's for. Right now, Carter gets the ball back. It is a hold. I thought so.
Yeah.
I'm going to decline that. That was a pretty easy decision there. Well,
let's see what we got. 59 seconds, no timeouts. That's the biggest point to make. Going deep.
You know what?
That's ball game.
That's game. But you know what? If I get him, we might have something. But
you had to go for it for sure. You had to go deep. You had to score quick, and Tyler obviously knew that too. So there you have it. Moving on. I mean, have you played Jesse at all, or in anything? Not even Madden. You've never played against Jesse.
Nope.
Might have to get a scouting report from. Is McDowell still your center? And there's
hang on a second.
Hang on a second. Pardon my French. There you go. I don't know, man. I mean, you score here, get about 30 seconds, maybe an onside kick, 25.
If the ball bounces my way.
How crucial would that be?
I'm sure Tyler would be happy. Deep. He's got him. Here we go, Jim. Here we go, Jim.
Oh, boy.
Well,
that's what you get. We don't need a ball around here, okay? It's foot on the neck mentality. We're just gonna keep going for the points.
Obviously,
put yourself in a situation like this.
I'm just trying to,
put a little pressure.
People who bet the over, I want to help them out.
Okay. Trying to go for a little bad beats action.
Yeah.
What are the odds? What are the odds?
Well, we said this never works in this game. Let's see it. And, well, proven right. Now, that's the road. I mean, you got to kneel it.
No kneel.
No kneel?
No kneel.
Wow.
Foot on the neck. We want to score again.
Well, let's see if this pays off. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for him. And he can't stop the clock here.
He does not have to
run another play.
Oh, but we will.
Oh, but we will.
Is the timeout going to be called here by Houston?
Do we think?
No.
Did he? Did you get no huddle? Oh, okay. 9, 8. Is he gonna? He's gonna. You are not gonna run this down. You're not gonna say that and then run this clock down.
He's gonna make me try to.
With 1 second. Final play of the game. Hucking it deep.
He caught
it. He catch it. He caught it, but it ain't gonna count. And with that, there you have it. The fourth and final game has concluded.
I think I covered the spread, and I helped achieve the betting line of an over. So
is Big Cat happy? I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, I would say so.
His horse betting over quarantine with his little. Did you see that on his social media pages? He had.
I did.
He had like this little toy horse racing set. It was awesome. He'd like put betting lines on each one.
Yeah,
but
well, if the betting line was at 60.5, we covered the spread.
There you go.
61. So
32-29 would do that indeed. So Tyler Srbinovich moving on to face Jesse
Feels
Kane in the
good.
semis, and
Somebody let Jesse know I'm coming.
he's coming. There's the post-game quote if we needed one. So you had to take your fourth and final team because your first three draws were pretty good.
Yeah.
And he got the
Say the
Chiefs.
least.
So, be honest, what was your mindset going in with knowing that you had to play the Chiefs and you were the Texans?
I knew we weren't going to outscore them, just playing offense on offense, so defense was going to have to step the game up, have to choose some clock, running the ball, win the turnover margin, you put yourself in a position to win the game, and that's what we did.
You did it from the start. Got that interception on the first drive, obviously the big pick before the end of the first half, and so that certainly helped you. And Carter, on your side, I mean, what's the drawing board going back to maybe if we have another tournament like this next year? I mean, you're one and done. You're at.
Well, I just got to limit the turnovers. That's football. That's the name of the game is turnovers. So you can't really win when you give him more possessions than you got.
Especially in Madden. For sure.
Yeah, especially in Madden. When the game's that short, you really gotta be able to manage the clock and keep your offense down the field.
Well, that's something here that we can see. Let's pull up the rushing stats here because David Johnson had the game of his life, 118 yards on 15 carries. I don't think the actual 1-6 football team that is the Houston Texans, I don't think they're getting performances like that out of him more often. So Tyler Srbinovich was able to use him effectively there. Going into the bracket, obviously that means that Tyler does move on, and he will face Jesse Kane in the second semifinal game at the bottom of the bracket. The top half of the bracket was already settled coming into tonight's game, and that first semifinal game will be between Cal Kildall and Quentin Mapstone. And so we started with 8. We are officially now down to 4. We want to thank you all for tuning in to the Waynesburg University Football Virtual Tournament, a way for you to experience your football players at Waynesburg University while sporting events have been suspended for the fall semester. For Tyler Srbinovich, Carter Newcome, I'm Ed Diorio, and this has been our Monday night feature as these two players just battled it out playing Madden NFL 21.